Shalom, shalom, shalom. What's going on, family? Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom, what's going on, family? Hope everybody good. What's good with you? What's good with the family? What's good? What's good? What's good? Shalom, shalom. Don't forget to like and share. Don't forget to like and share this this video. Don't forget to like and share the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hope everybody's on their lunch break and having a wonderful day. What's going on? Shout out to, let me get some shout outs here. Shout out to Elder Mark James, Boone, Jacksonville. What's going on? Shalom, peace of me. Shalom to my brother down in Orlando, David Stewart, Minister David Stewart. Shalom to Sister Regina Brown. Shalom as well to my brother Elephant Man. What's going on with you? I hope everybody is doing well. I definitely have some things I want to share real quick. I'm not going to be on here long. I'll be back later on with another video. But definitely don't forget, man, to visit the website. Don't forget to visit the website, boomchurchint.org. boomchurchint.org. If you're looking for a congregation, we are located also in Jacksonville, Florida. We have a congregation in Atlanta, Georgia. We have a congregation in Louisville, Kentucky. We have a congregation in Akron, Ohio. We have a congregation in Houston, Texas. We have a congregation in Middle Georgia, which is Eastman, not too far from Macon. And we got more to come. All right. If you want to be a part of any of those congregations, hit us up. You can shoot me an email, visit the website. If you're a moray and you want to be, and you already have a congregation, or you a pastor in transition into the Hebrew faith, and you want to help your congregation transition, definitely hit me up, shoot me an email as well. We are definitely covering congregations in prayer and covering them in wisdom. So if you want to be a part of this growing awakening congregation, definitely hit us up. Shalom to you, Sister Jennifer Clark from Inverness, Florida. Shalom to you as well. Blessings to you. Don't forget, y'all, to like and share. Give me some thumbs up. Everybody in here should be thumbing up the video. Everybody in here should be sharing on their social media platforms. We thank you so much. If you want to just drop some seeds or drop a gift into this great work, you can hit me up at the bottom of the screen. You see it at the bottom of the screen, the super chat. You can hit that. Also, you can if you want to cash app, you can cash app me as well to $ It's Majors. That's ITSMAJORS. All right. So I'm not going to be on here that long. Jason Kapoor, what's going on with you as well? Blessings to my cousin. We woke now. Pastor Kelly Richardson, blessings to you as well. I had to do this last minute live because I want to share this. Okay. Thank y'all for sharing where you from. Thank you. Rondo Zion, first time New York, North Carolina. What part of North Carolina, bro? What part of North Carolina? All right. Sister from New York. All right. Definitely, man. So blessings to you all. Definitely hit us up. Don't forget, if you're in the Richmond, Virginia area or Henrico or not too far and you're looking for an assembly, you can also hit me up as well. Shoot me an email and I will give you the information and location to my cousin assembly there in Henrico and Richmond, Virginia. All right, Ronald Zion, if you're in Charlotte, okay, we looking to come your way as well. We're looking to come your way as well. Like I said, if you're anybody that's a pastor or a moray or feel as though they're called to teach and want to establish a congregation, you can definitely hit us up on the email as well, and we will definitely conversate with you and go from there. All right. So I wanted to do this really quick. I want to let me transition away from this. I want to jump on and share some important information here. All right. I got several important information. I'm not going to compile it all into here, but I will definitely do that. I want to definitely give y'all some praise for all of us who came together to help meet the goal of one of our elders, Kohen Hamadishi. We'll be sending him the finances to be able so he can pay for his medical expenses. Y'all know that he in his second phase, the first phase dealing with cancer. That was a blessing. The Most High baruched him and blessed him in that area. So now he's in the second phase. And so these shots are very expensive. He did not want to come to the people because he came the first time. And so we thank the Father for his humility. And we just put it out there. But look how the family come together. Thank y'all for that. I really appreciate everybody who sold and who had the heart to sow, and those who sent up prayers as well. Your prayers is definitely valuable just as much as your dollars. Thank you. T Dizzle, peace and blessings to you as well. All right. So let's get into this. I want to show y'all something, man. I'm gonna come back again later on at another day and deal, but I want to show y'all the media and their silence. This is the hypocrisy I be talking about. Y'all know me. It take a lot for me to really just, I be trying to give folks the benefit of the doubt, but sometimes it is what it is. This hypocrisy, okay? Y'all know over the last 2 months what's been going on between Kyrie Irving as well as Kanye West. Y'all know we've had rabbis on this channel. We talked about Zionists. Rabbi Weiss talked about Zionism and all this other stuff. I want to show you, this is the biggest hypocrisy. Okay, there is. The media is absolutely silent on this thing. All right, let me show y'all something. Let's get to it here. Let me find where I'm at here. All right, I'm going to share this. I want to share this with y'all. Okay. All right. I want to share this with y'all. Do y'all see this? I want y'all to look at this, okay? I want y'all to look at this. I want y'all to take a big look at this. Okay. This is some straight up hypocrisy. See, this is the reason why you also have to be connected, not just with news, our news in Israel. Okay. We always want to be in the, but you have to keep your ears to the streets. Okay. In any form of that fact, I don't care if it's the boys in the hood. I keep my ears to the boys in the hood. That's a community, a place, the community I came from. I keep my ears to the streets in the church. That's where I came from, the Christian church. I keep my ears in Israel. Why? Because I'm a part of this community. But I keep my ears everywhere because I need to know what's going on. And that's just me. So I want to encourage some of you, okay? I want to encourage some of you, all right, to definitely keep your ears to the streets, all right? And don't get caught up in this thing where people, oh, you just want to doggone talk about, talk about the church, or well, you an Israelite and you trying to be around it, you trying to sneak into the church. Let me tell y'all something. You better be wise as a serpent out here in this world, okay? Keep your, do y'all see this? Man who allegedly, all right, hold on, y'all. We got to get this situated here. I got my little man in here. He told y'all I'm multitask as a pappy. All right. But I want to show y'all something. Look at this, okay? Man who allegedly threatened NYC synagogue is Jewish. Why nobody talking about this? All right. This is dated November the 20th, 2022. We hearing about Kyrie Irving. The reporters cannot stop talking about Kyrie. The reporters cannot stop talking about Kyrie. They can't stop talking about Kanye. They want to continue to push this narrative all about this anti-Semitism and all this other stuff. And yet this just dropped November 20th in the New York Post. Okay. And we ain't heard not a lick on the news about this. Now, can you imagine? We ain't heard a lick on the news. We ain't heard a lick in the Christian community. We ain't heard a lick from nobody talking about this stuff right here. But yet we hearing about Kyrie all over ESPN. You can't watch ESPN without it. You can't do it. They can't do an interview without it. They can't do nothing without talking about doggone Kyrie Irving. And with it, they can't do nothing without talking about Kanye West and anti-Semitism. They can't do nothing without talking about Ron Dalton. They can't do nothing without talking about the Israelite community. Anytime something goes down, and it seems as though, even if we're not even involved, just the fact that we might have a cousin that might be an Israelite. You might be a Christian and got a cousin that's an Israelite that you rock with and close with. They're going to try to find a way to pin it on the Israelites. And y'all know, y'all know, I'm very, very, very passionate. You know, I'm very, very compassionate as well, with our brothers and sisters in the Christian church. I don't believe in broad brushes, so I don't say every Christian. I don't do it. I've been around too long and in fellowship with too many people that are Christian to believe that all Christians is the same. I'm not going to do that. Now, y'all want to do that, that's fine. That's up to y'all. But I'm going to tell you this right here. We ain't heard a lick about this. This is the hypocrisy and the foolishness that we talking about. That I know that's what I'm talking about. This is some foolishness. Okay. Now let's stroll down here. Okay. Look at this. Not only it says man who allegedly threatened NYC synagogue is Jewish. He's kin of a Holocaust survivor. Okay. This coming from his lawyer. Not only is he Jewish, but we always got to hear about the Holocaust, right? Which we all agree. We're not saying, that's wrong. Anytime anybody is killed unjustly and murdered or whatever, that is absolutely wrong. I don't care where it's coming from. Okay? I don't care where it's coming from. I don't care if it's black, white, Chinese, Asian, it doesn't matter. But I will say this. It seems as though there's some type of buffoonery going on, because we should have heard about this. This should have been on the news nationally. This should have been on the news nationally, but it ain't. Let's go down. Look what it says here. We're going to scroll down here. All right. Look what it says here. It says one of two men accused of plotting to attack New York City synagogues is Jewish and the grandson of a Holocaust survivor. His attorney claimed in court Saturday. All right. Matthew Maurer, age 22, was held on a $150,000 bail at his arraignment in Manhattan criminal court on charges of criminal possession of a weapon. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. It said, you got to keep screaming fair use. All right. Give me some fair use in the chat, please. Fair use in the chat. They're trying to take this down. Fair use, fair use, fair use in the chat. Look what it says. It says right here. It says $150,000 bail, his arraignment in Manhattan criminal court on charges of criminal possession of a weapon, though his lawyer asked that he be released on his own reconnaissance. Of his own reconnaissance. There are a lot of questions here. Defense attorney Brandon Frank, I hope I said his name right. Okay. Said of Mara, who has allegedly been diagnosed with autism. There we go. See that? There we go. We don't get do we get autism, y'all? Do we get bipolar disorder, y'all? Do we get anxiety? Do we get ADHD? The only time we get ADHD is when we go to school. They want to diagnose us for ADHD for learning. But we don't get no ADHD when it comes down to killing somebody. We don't get that. Not one person, okay, not one Israelite gets the opportunity to say that they autistic, that they bipolar, that they have anxiety. Now, if anybody should have anxiety, it should be Black people. If anybody have anxiety, it should be Black people. We should be able to claim anxiety. Every time we get pulled over by the police, we should be able to claim anxiety. We shouldn't even get shot by the police because they should automatically know that we have anxiety. It is in our DNA to have anxiety. But no, we don't get them type of diagnoses. How many times, what about a couple of years ago when the man was in Miami? The caseworker was in Miami with an autistic kid. They were in Miami. The man didn't have no gun. He didn't have anything. The little kid was out there. The police ready to kill the kid. They had to turn around and come get the call for the caseworker. And the caseworker told the police that the kid is autistic. The caseworker go out there to sit down with the kid and the police shoot him. The man ain't have no gun. He the caseworker and he gets shot. How the world you get shot, they call you the caseworker. You out there sitting on the ground trying to make sure the young kid is okay because you understand his situation and his diagnosis, and you end up getting shot by the police. This don't make no doggone sense. We don't get these type of situations. We don't get these type of bailout. You know what? No, they say we crazy. They say we violent. They say we worse than the Klan. They say all these type of things. We ain't drugged nobody behind no car and decapitated them. We ain't did none of the we haven't even did 20% of the crimes to other people. Now, okay, if you want to say we did these crimes to ourselves, okay, yeah, I can agree. We do got a lot of black on black crime. I'm not going to sit up here and deny that. But to say that we are that we worse than the Klan, that we do more violence to people than the Klan, come on, man, that don't make no sense. No, we can't do that. Let's ride here. If I'm clear, put a 1 in the chat. I want to make sure I'm clear. Make sure they ain't took me out. Y'all know they take you out with these type of conversations. Put some 1s in the chat. I want to make sure everybody can hear me and I'm good. All right. So look what it says here. And I quote, "My client is of Jewish heritage." Now look at, y'all see how the lawyer do now? Y'all see what the lawyer, now see, the lawyer want to use his identity to get him off. You see this? Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this right here? The defense attorney, see, we can't use identity for nothing. If we use identity, we ain't even got no salvation. If we use identity in today's time and say that, hey, we Jewish, we Israelites, whatever you want to say. I know y'all tripping about the J word and all that, but forget all that. We talking right now. If you want to use that for anything, they gonna say automatically say, oh, you've been labeled a hate group. You've been labeled a black identity extremist. But this guy, the lawyer can use his heritage to try to get him off. His heritage and his medical condition should be allowed him to be able to walk out of the court. Not without bail. No, bail on his own reconnaissance. Now, how can he walk out with his own reconnaissance when he bipolar, when he autistic, when he anxiety, and he got ADHD? Now, how in the world is he going to be able to walk out on his own reconnaissance? Can anybody tell me that? Can anybody explain to me that? So let's keep real. Look at what it says. My client is of Jewish heritage. He resides with his parents, and his grandfather is actually a 93-year-old Holocaust survivor. Now, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all something. If the judge, JoJo, if the judge, my son like, nah, my son's taking his ABCs. He's 2 years old. He's taking his ABC. Listen to me, y'all. If the judge is Jewish, we might have a problem, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. It's finna be some problems. First of all, he attacked or allegedly attacked a synagogue. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a second. Let me. All right, y'all, I'm back. Trying to take care of some things over here with little man. All right. So let me tell y'all something. Let's get back to this here. I need to get back to my screen. All right, there we go. All right, I'm back. Listen, Moray Royal, you absolutely correct, man. This thing, it's a high chance that the judge is Jewish. I'm telling y'all right now, listen, he done went against a synagogue. And guess what? The defense attorney, probably Jewish. The prosecutor, probably Jewish. This is in New York now. This is in New York, y'all. You know the Jewish community have people in every sector of government on any type of level, okay? I'm telling y'all right now. Check it out. The judge, probably Jewish. The defense attorney, probably Jewish. The prosecutor, probably Jewish. The boy is Jewish. And the synagogue he attacked is a Jewish synagogue. Now, what are the chances of him not getting off? I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling y'all right now. It's already in motion. Look what it says. It says, my client is Jewish heritage. He resides with his parents. See, he's just a kid. He's just a kid. He's just a kid. Y'all got to read. Y'all have to read the language. Y'all have to read how the language is written. He's just a kid. He lived with his parents. His parents made him mad, and they go to the synagogue, and the rabbi made him mad, and he just was acting out. Y'all already know he diagnosed. Y'all already know he bipolar. So what he did, he was acting out. This is the excuse. And he finna ride. He finna ride, y'all. He finna ride off of this. He about to get off. Either he gonna get off or he gonna get slapped on the wrist. He gonna have to do community service. And the community service that he gonna have to do is probably gonna be at a organization that's Jewish. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you what's gonna go down. Y'all can be mad all y'all want, but this is how this thing's gonna go down. Look what it says. Mara and pal Christopher Brown were busted on Friday on the Long Island Railroad with Brown carrying weapons and a Nazi armband. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Listen here, y'all. Look at it, man. Hold on here. We got to do something. I got to do something about this here. Hold on, let me see something here. Listen, man, y'all got to go look up this thing. All right, y'all got to go look up this thing. Let me try to be able to put this link. I'm gonna put this link in the chat, y'all. I'm gonna put this link in the chat for y'all because y'all think it's a joke. Y'all think we playing around here. Y'all think these folks playing. These folks is not playing around here. Y'all can say well, all y'all want to say, but these folks moving, y'all. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but these folks is moving. All right? Say what you want to say. These folks moving. While we around here talking this stuff, man, while we around here to debating over calendars and is you keeping the rotating Shabbat or are you keeping the 7-day Shabbat? While y'all around here arguing and playing and bickering and debating over, well, are you this? Are you that? Well, don't say Jewish. Don't call yourself a Jew. We got to call ourselves Israelites. While you're around here over here arguing and debating about all this other stuff, they making moves, they in place, and we playing. We don't function as a community. This is what community gets you. This is what community gets you. Okay? This is what community gets you. Everybody in place when it goes. See, even the Masons have a function as a community. So guess what? If a judge a Mason, if the lawyer's a Mason, if the defense attorney a Mason, and the person who committed the crime was a Mason, 9 times out of 10, the person who committed the crime is about to give a very light sentence or they're going to get off. Why? Because Masons function as a community. We the only ones running around here who don't function as a community. That's why you can't get no reparations. You asking for reparations and everything like that, but you don't even know how to function as a community. We still fighting and arguing over stuff that's decade-old debates that ain't changed, that has not changed and has not even progressed us as a people. We can't even go buy a piece of land together. And if we do, first of all, we can't even live in the same house. You know what? Guess who had community? Big Mama had community. Big Mama had community. We educated with no communal understanding, with no community understanding. But Big Mama were not as educated, and yet they knew how to function as a community. Let me tell y'all something. You know how Big Mama know how to function as a community? I'm going to tell y'all right now. I'm going to tell y'all right now how Big Mama functions as a community. Here you go. Big Mama as a community, we had stores, we had mini markets in our community. When I grew up where I grew up at in Jacksonville, Florida, off of Union Street, we had a store called Al's store. It was a green store on the corner in Jacksonville, in the middle of the neighborhood that I grew up in, that we call Little Pakistan because of the war that went on down there. When my mother didn't have what she needed, she can go send me to Al's store and tell Al on a Wednesday or a Monday that she need a carton of eggs, and she will pay Al back on Friday. I can go down there. Al had a list. He had no computers and no laptops. This was back in the 80s. Al had a list of IOUs, but these IOUs was reminders to remind people if they forgot, not to stick them up and not to go beat them down. But most of the time, 90% of the time, people didn't have to be reminded they owed a debt. Because as a community, when you owe somebody something and you don't pay them, the community don't treat you like you community. This is why when I was growing up, if a man did not take care of his family, the community didn't deal with him. And matter of fact, you couldn't even buy something from people because they knew that you owed somebody else. This is how community works. When you have community, the community make you feel worse than going downtown to the jail and to the courthouse. You didn't have to file for child support back then in the 80s. Why? This stuff is a more modern day thing because people didn't deal with you. You was identified as deadbeat and your money was not good. Your presence was not good at my house because you were known for not taking care of your kids. So why are you over here at my house where I take care of my kids? See, we don't function as community. Y'all know we don't function as community. All we care about is making sure somebody get a pass if they got a platform. So y'all don't want to talk about this. Y'all don't want to talk about passes and platforms. But these folks, they set up a community. They took how we are to function and made it work for them. Everybody do that. The Asian community do it. The Jewish community do it. Even when it comes down to check it out. Some of the folks who come over here from Africa, they don't even want to fellowship and commune amongst us. Why? Because we built a reputation for violence and no community. Let's tell it what it is, y'all. We got to be truthful about this thing. But look what it says. Let me get back to this article. Look what it says here. My client is of Jewish heritage. He resides with his parents, and his grandfather is actually a 93-year-old Holocaust survivor. And my client is part-time caretaker. So wait a minute. So he shouldn't go to jail. He shouldn't be reprimanded and punished for his crimes because he caretakes his grandfather, who's a Holocaust. Y'all don't see these buzzwords. Y'all don't see these buzzwords. He's Jewish, and his grandfather is a Holocaust survivor. That's buzzword for special privilege. That's a special privilege buzzword. Don't say nothing about him. Don't put him in punishment. He deserves better. Why? Because he has a heritage that requires him to deserve better. He has a grandfather who went through a traumatic experience, and he should be able to caretake for his grandfather. If you lock him up, then nobody can take care of him. Even though we know that the Jewish community has some of the best medical facilities, some of the best hospitals, some of the best insurance. They get benefits and money and funding from everywhere. But look what it says. Mara and pal Christopher Brown were busted Friday on the Long Island Railroad with Brown carrying a weapon and a Nazi armband. This Jewish kid, Jojo, no. This Jewish kid has a weapon and a Nazi armband. but he's Jewish. And this is according to police source. So why is a kid, hold on, y'all. So why is a kid who is supposed to be Jewish, why is a kid whose grandfather is a Holocaust survivor, why is he repping the Nazis? I'm gonna pause it right there, y'all. I'm gonna have to get off here in a minute, y'all. I'm gonna have to get off here in a minute. Young man, little man ain't having it. All right, look what it says. Let's keep reading a little bit more, then I'm gonna jump off here and I'm gonna let y'all marinate on the rest of this. All right, I'm gonna let y'all marinate on the rest of this here. What it say here? Cop sees a loaded handgun and an extended magazine with a bulletproof vest from Mara's Upper West Side apartment that he and his buddy allegedly planned to use in a synagogue attack, prosecutor said. Christopher Brown, hold on here. I don't know how I got to this. Here we go. I know this kind of small, y'all. I ain't got time to blow it up. Y'all can go ahead on check out. But this Christopher Brown right here. All right, this Christopher Brown. So I JoJo little. I know that's right. JoJo off the chain, man. This Christopher Brown. This is his partner. This is who he rocking with. They wearing Nazi Nazi armbands. They got guns, all this stuff, man. Look what it says. On November 18, 2022, at approximately 22 hours, the 7th Precinct Field Intelligence Team received information that the above listed individual has made recent threats to unknown synagogues, not just one, but many, in the New York area. This individual has a history of mental illness and has recently expressed interest in traveling to NYC to purchase a firearm. The subject should be considered armed and dangerous. If located, approach, I guess they said approach properly or cautiously, all right? Approach with caution and utilize proper tactics, all right? Christopher Brown, who has a history of mental illness, recently made threats to synagogues in New York City area with Mara. Mara, defense attorney Brandon F. argued that his client has no criminal history and said he's of Jewish heritage. Why he keep throwing around this Jewish heritage? Why is the defense attorney keep throwing around this Jewish heritage stuff? He done already told us one time. You know why? Because we got to be reminded. We have to be reminded of special privilege. There's a difference between white privilege and Jewish privilege, okay? There's a difference between white privilege and Jewish privilege, okay? It's facts. Let's read what it says here. All right. But Mar had no criminal record and his parents had cooperated with cops, his attorney said. The accused had spent time in the homeless shelters before moving in with his parents about a year ago, the attorney added. Based on that, judge, my client should not be implicated in anything involving hatred towards his people, his own people, and his religion. Don't let him. Close the door. Religion, his own people and his religion. Assistant District Attorney Emilio Hernandez said Mara and Brown traveled to Pennsylvania together and bought the gun with the intent to use it in an attack at the synagogue. The FBI and the NYPD had been on the trail of Mara and Brown, a diagnosed schizophrenic who recently told family members that he wanted to go to New York and buy a gun, source said. The parents of the this defendant alerted police officers to the existence of a firearm within the backpack of the defendant inside the defendant's apartment, Hernandez said. Prosecutors claimed the pair were aware that police were looking for them and decided to leave the firearm in the backpack in the apartment. Mara's parents were in the gallery for the arrangement. As the defense attorney spoke of her son, her husband wrapped his arm around his shoulder. He's not what they're saying he is, his mom told the Post outside the court. His father declined to comment. I'm gonna stop right there. Y'all could go and read the rest. I put it in the chat. All right, y'all go read the rest of this story. And man, look at man, this don't make no sense, man. This don't make no sense. Blessings to y'all. Don't forget, man, to check out the website, boomchurchint.org. All right, boomchurchint.org. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, hit those like buttons, and share. Hit the like button and share. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Be on the lookout. If you are near the Atlanta area in January of 2023, January 13th, let me share my screen real quick, just in case, so y'all can see this if you don't know. All right, let's get it. January 13th. All right. If you're near the Atlanta area, I'm sorry, I almost said Jacksonville. If you're near the Atlanta area, or you can get to the Atlanta area, okay, definitely. We will be in Cartersville, Georgia. We have one of the biggest conferences going down in 2023 to kick the year, or to kick off the Gregorian year. All right, to kick off this Gregorian year, we have the Jeremiah Conference, or the Jeremiah 23-3 Conference. Then I will gather the remnant. All right, we have none other than Moray Haroon Cowens coming from Denver, Colorado. We have Dr. Sebastian Holly, who's here in Cartersville. We have Dr. Kelly Richardson, who will be here from Richmond, Virginia. We have none other than Yeshaya, or AKA Mr. Black Tasket, or as you know him as Dr. IJ West. He's in the chat right now. He'll be in the building as well. We have Elder Lucas Cameron, who will also be in the building. All right, hold on here. I know y'all probably can. Hold on, let me see here. Let me do this. All right, let me do this. All right, there we go. I forgot when you're doing certain things. I'm screaming. All right, there we go. All right, you should be able to see it now. All right. We have Elder Lucas Cameron, who's going to be in the building as well. Coming from Tennessee, we have Deacon Philip Fowler from Boom, Atlanta. We have Moraj Shante, who is from Boom, Jacksonville. We have my other cousin as well, who will be here. None other than the historian himself, Benaiah Israel, and we have none other than Moray Zion Lex from New York City. So they will be here in the building. Awesome teachers. The conference will be here. If you definitely check out the website, the Boom website, boomchurchint.org, and go on the website, and you'll be able to find the link to be able to get your tickets. It's going to be awesome and profound. 2 days. You're going to need to be here 2 days. Friday morning for class, Saturday evening for service. Friday morning for class, Friday evening for service, Saturday morning for class, and Saturday evening for service. So come ready to learn, come being able to enjoy, be able to fellowship, meet and greet brothers and sisters who will be here from everywhere. We will definitely come, and we're definitely going to get together. It's going to be powerful and awesome. And don't forget, we have some awesome performers. Lorvins will be in the building as well, performing. Lorvins will be here performing. We have Minister Casey, who will be performing. We have Brother Bernard Sr., who will be here performing. We have Jay Lutch, who will be here performing. I mean, we got some doggone, I mean, the list just goes on and on. It's going to be powerful and awesome to make these 2 days. And shout out to my wonderful, beautiful wife, who's always supporting, Lady Emma, who y'all see on the flyer with me as well. we will be hosting the event, and it's going to be awesome and powerful. Don't forget to get your tickets. Again, don't forget, if you're in the Jacksonville, Florida area, come out and fellowship with us at Boom Jacksonville. If you're in the Atlanta area, come out and fellowship with us at Boom Atlanta. If you're in the Houston, Texas area, go ahead and fellowship with us as well in Houston. If you are in the Louisville, Kentucky area, definitely come out and fellowship with us in Louisville. If you're in the Akron area, come out and fellowship with us in Akron, Ohio. If you are in the Henrico or Richmond, Virginia area, get out there to fellowship with Pastor Kelly as well. And so listen, it's going down, y'all. Be on the lookout. We will be coming to Orlando in 2023. We'll be coming to Montgomery, Alabama in 2023. And we will be coming to Las Vegas. No, I'm sorry, not Las Vegas. Los Angeles, California in 2023. So be on the lookout. Definitely hit us up and shoot us an email if you want to become a part of the Boom family, if you already have a congregation. But if you feel as though you're called to lead a congregation, hit us up as well. Don't forget to like and share, beloved. I'm out of here. Grace, peace, and many blessings to you all. Shalom, shalom, salama, blessings.